Hi, hi, this is Balakrishna from Deccan Computer Education. Welcome to part-time training program. Today we'll discuss meaning, types of computers, input device, output device, CPU, ROM, RAM, hard disk, motherboard, processor, and also operating system. What is computer? Computer is an electronic device which takes data from input device, process it and gives output through output devices. That is the meaning of the computer. Now, types of computers. Computers are classified into three categories. One is analog computer, digital computers, and hybrid computers. Analog computers means generally used in chemical plants for monitoring temperature, pressure, voltage. Digital computers are such faster than analog computers used for business and scientific purpose or digital computer based on the purpose of performance and purpose. It is divided into four types. Types of digital computers. One is microcomputer. Normal PC is an example for this type of computer. Storage speed of these computers are low. Next type of digital computer is mini computer. This is designed to support more than one user at a time. Its processor large it processes large storage capacity and operates at high speed. Mini computer is used in multi-user system in which various users can work at same time. They are also used as server in local area network. Next type of digital computer is mainframe computer. Mainframes. This type of computers are generally 32-bit microprocessor. They, they are they operate at very high speed, have very large storage capacity, and can handle the work load of many users. They are also used for controlling wide area networks. For example, of mainframe or DC, DEC, ICL, and IBM 3000 series. Supercomputer. The supercomputers are very faster and most expensive machines. They have high processing speed compared to above computers. Supercomputers are mainly being used for weather forecasting, biochemical research, remote sensing, aircraft design, and other areas of science and technologies. Example of these supercomputers are Cray, YMP, Cray 2, NEC, SX3, Cray, XMP, and Param from India. Next category is hybrid computers. Combination of above computers called hybrid computer. Hybrid computers are best used in hospitals and for various operations. Hybrid computers are also used in weather forecasting. Features of computer or characteristics of computer. Let us discuss about features of computer. Speed. Computer can perform in minutes. Computer speed is very faster than human. It executes billions of instructions per second. Accuracy. It maintain accuracy. It helps us to identify the mistake and maintain accuracy. The degree of accuracy computer is very high and every calculation is performed with with the same accuracy. Storage capacity. It has a huge storage capacity. It can store a large amount of information. Different tasks. It can perform different tasks, different types of tasks at a time. Decision making capacity. It can take decision according to given instructions. Diligence. It can work a long time continuously, never get tired. Reliability. Next one, seventh feature is reliability. It is the most reliable. It gives consistency work. Power of remembering. Computer has more power of storing any amount of information and data. Any information can be stored and recalled as long as you required. Now we'll discuss about the parts of the computer. One of the main part of the computer is input device. What is input device? The device used for the computer entering data into the computer is called input device. By using input devices we can enter the data. That is the thing. Example of input device is keyboard, scanner, mouse, joystick. What is keyboard? Keyboard is an input device that allows users to enter data into a computer. What is mouse? Mouse is also an input device that allows user to interact with the graphical user interface by moving a small cursor on the screen. What is scanner? Scanner is used for scanning images. What is joystick? Joystick also is an example for input device. It is used for playing computer games. That is about input device. Few pictures you can see: keyboard, mouse, joystick, scanner, web camera, and microphones. These are all input devices. Now we'll discuss little bit more about keyboard. Keyboard having 108 keys around. Different types of keys are there: functional keys, alphabetical keys, alphanumerical keys, special keys. Number lock will be there, cap lock will be there, coral lock will be there, space bar, down arrow keys are there, right side number keys. Few shortcut keys we should learn to operate any software. If we learn this, if we remember this shortcut keys, it is very useful for us to operate any kind of a software. Now Alt plus F, it is used for opening a file menu of any application software. Alt plus E is to edit option in current program. To open edit option. F1, it is a universal help for controlling, for selecting all the text. whichever we want to modify, or we can, if we want to cut or paste or increase the font size. For any modification, first we have to select the text. For selecting the whole text, okay, overall text, control plus A. On the screen we want to select full text, means control plus A we have to press. Control for plus X to cut selected item. Selected text we can cut and place the cursor where you want, and press control V. That particular uh, information whatever you selected, that will, that you can replace to another place by pressing control plus V. Will go into paste. Home goes to beginning of the current line. Control plus home goes to beginning of the of document. End goes to end of current line. Control plus end goes to end of document. One more shortcut key. Shift plus home highlights from current position to beginning of line. Shift plus end highlights from current position of end of line. Control plus left arrow moves one word to the left at a time. And some more shortcut keys are there. Control plus C means copy selected area. After selecting data, anything you want to copy, select the data. Selecting data, there are different methods out there that I will explain next part of the computer training. Now control plus C is used to copy the selected item. Control plus V, by using this shortcut key we can paste whatever we copied or whatever we cut. Control plus O is used to open a file. It is used to open. Control plus P is used to print. Control plus B is used to make bold. After selecting, if you press Control plus B, it will get bold. For italic, Control plus I we can use. For underline, Control plus U. For save a file, Control plus S. To close a file or software or program, Alt plus F4 we can use. To open a new file, Control plus N. And some more keys are there, shortcut keys. These are the very important. If you learn, it is very useful for us. Different types of keys are there that already explained. Now let us know about the mouse. What is mouse? Mouse is an input device that is used to control the movement of the cursor or pointer on a computer screen. It's having left mouse button and right mouse button, scroll button at the center, and USB mouse means USB connector will be there. Generally, left mouse button is used for selecting item and running a program. Right mouse button is used to open shortcut menu. Scroll button is used for scrolling. Now, output device. What is output device? The device used for taking processed data or output from a computer is called output device. Example, monitor. printer. Next one is speaker and plotter. These are the four examples given here. Monitor, we can see the information, processed information. Printer, we can take printout. Which are in computer system. You can take printouts by using printer. Speaker, we can listen sound and music. Plotter, by using plotter we can take big vector image printouts. These are the few pictures you can see: monitor, printer, speaker, headphone, projector, output devices. These are all output devices. Now let us discuss about the some other parts of the computer. Motherboard. What is motherboard? The main circuit board that connect all the computer components. What is RAM? RAM is a temporary memory. RAM is a temporary storage device. Hard disk. What is hard disk? HDD shortcut or solid state drive. A permanent storage device. Hard disk is a permanent storage device. Now graphic card. What is a graphic card? It is used for handle rendering images, videos and animations. Next one, network interface card. Enable a computer to connect to the internet and other networks. Next one, power supply unit. Convert electricity from external source into usable power for the computer internal components. It, it ensures that the right amount of voltage is delivered to the motherboard, CPU, graphic card, drives and other components. It converts AC to DC, distribute power and regulate voltage. That is about power supply unit. And CPU. What is CPU? Central processing unit. It controls the computer processes and communicates with the other components of a personal computer. CPU stands for Central Processing Unit. It is the main part of the computer system, like the heart or brain of the computer system. Heart of the brain of a human being. It consists of a three parts, major units. Control unit, ALU, registers. What is control unit? It consists of, it controls and direct the transfer of programs, instructions and data between various units. The main activities of control unit is to maintain order and direct operations of the entire system. ALU, Arithmetic Logical Unit. It performs arithmetic and logical operations and control the speed of these operations. Next part of CPU is registers. CPU consists of number of temporary storage units which are used to store instructions and intermediate data which may be generated during processing. Next is memory unit. The memory unit stores final output generated. It stores program and data which are required by CPU and the result generated after processing. The two kind of memories used in modern computers are primary memory and secondary memory. Let us discuss about the what is primary memory. Primary memory is a main memory of the computer system. It stores currently needed by the CPU. CPU communicates directly only with the main memory. As the CPU works at very high speed, matching memory must be very fast. Only primary devices can provide the matching speed. RAM. First primary memory is RAM, a temporary storage device utilized by the CPU before program can be run. The program is loaded into the memory which allows the CPU directly access to the program. There are two types of RAMs, static RAM and dynamic RAM. Static RAM retain stored information as long as power is on. Dynamic RAM, a short time even though power supply is on, dynamic RAM have to be refreshed periodically. It is cheaper than the static. What is ROM? ROM stands for read-only memory. RAM stands for read-only memory. Stores data permanently. Data is written during the manufacturing and can be changed. It retains data even when power is turned off. The BIOS is stored on the ROM chip because ROM retain information even when no power is being supplied to the computer. Hard disk. What is hard disk? Hard disk is a secondary storage device. It is used to store used for storing information or data permanently. Its data retained even when the power is turned off. Long and large storage capacity compared to the primary storage device. Now we will discuss about the motherboard. What is motherboard? Motherboard is a primary circuit board in a computer connecting and supporting all hardware components. Features of motherboard: CPU socket, a slot where the processor is installed, RAM slot will be there, holds memory models, chipsets will be there, manages data flow between processor, memory, and peripherals. Expansion slots are there. The motherboard allows the addition of components like graphic cards. Storage connectors for connecting hard drives and SSDs possible. Power connectors supply power to the motherboard and components. and USB audio and network ports available in this. External connection points will be there. What is processor? A processor is a microchip that fetches and decodes and executes instructions and manages data processing. It is the brain of a computer. Manufacturers of the computer processors are AMD, IBM, Samsung, Apple, and other companies. Now we'll discuss about what is software. Before that, we should know what is file. File is a collection of data. What is program? Set of instructions is nothing but program to perform a specific task. Set of instructions is nothing but program. Set of programs is nothing but software. It is a step-by-step process. Now we'll discuss some of the types of software. There are two main types of softwares. One is system software, second one is application software. What is system software? System software manages and controls the hardware components of a computer. It acts as an intermediator between the hardware and the user. Example, operating system, device drives, utility programs, firmware and BIOS, etc. One thing I want to say, after purchasing a new computer, we have to, in order to use that computer means we have to install one operating system that is called system software. Operating system, there are two types: system software and application software. What is about what is application software? Software designed to perform a specific task for the user. It runs on top of system software and enable users to complete tasks. For example, MS Word, Excel, PowerPoint, Oracle, Photoshop, CorelDRAW, game softwares, and accounting softwares are the example of application software. Now we'll discuss about the operating system. What is operating system? Operating system is nothing but organized collection of programs that control all the functions and operations of the computer system. It acts as an intermediate between the computer and user. Features of operating system. What are the features of the operating system? It manages the functions of memory and CPU. It manages the disks. It manages the input and output devices. It acts as an interface between the user and computer. Now we'll discuss about the types of operating system. In operating system also there are two major types. One is character user interface, one more is graphical user interface. Character user interface is one of the kind of operating system in which we can enter the commands using keyboard. So we must remember all the commands and correct the syntax to operate. MS-DOS, Unix are the example of this operating system. Graphical user interface is nothing but one kind of operating system in which we can find pictures, icons, and menus instead of typing commands. For example, Windows 98 to Windows 2000, Windows XP, Windows Vista, Windows 7, 8, Windows 10, and Windows 11 example, etc. That is about the part 2 session. Shortly, part 3 will going to come. Thank you.